We are back. We are back in Diamond. Let's go. Holy crap, guys. We did it. We actually made it back to Diamond somehow. All right, yeah, what's up, guys? What's up? Hey, just me, Diamond Ekko Jungle Main. You know how it is. Oh, man, it feels so good, guys. It feels so good. Let me pull up the OPGG. So, yeah, there it is. Diamond 4. Feels good. Feels really good. Holy crap. I can't believe. Look at the KDA, too. Like, it's orange. I didn't even know it could go orange. I also played some Kindred games. We'll take a look at those. Anyways, I just want to scroll through the OPGG real quick. And mainly just look at the losses because, I made a few videos over the past week and a half, and I've said the same thing every time where, like, I feel like I was just smurfing it, Like, look at this OPGG. Like, we're just 1v9 monster. What is this? Holy crap. And then does it keep going? All right, then it stops. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't without hardship, though. I mentioned it last video. We were on like a 20-game loss streak at one point. Just trying to find that real quick. It was a while ago. But yeah, we did it. And we pulled our win rate from, this was like a 40, this was a negative win rate, Ekko, earlier. And we pulled it all the way to 56% when it was like negative. And our KD is just insane. Oh my god, it feels good. And you know what's next, guys? Masters is next. Man, I can't believe I got it, man. Because like last split, I didn't even really get out of Emerald 4. I was hard stuck Emerald 4 the entire split pretty much. And I think a lot of that had to do with I wasn't really locked in, and tilt, kind of ruins the game sometimes, how it is. So but let's just go over the losses. Wow, this is crazy. Recent games. I mean, I don't know how recent that is, but anyways, so this loss right here, I played a couple today to get to Diamond, of course. This loss right here, I stayed on the map with like 2,000 gold. Like I was so mad at myself when I made this mistake. We fought a 2v2 mid when I had not backed and the Gragas had. It was like 5 minutes and I was on 2,000 gold. And what happened? We lost. So yeah, that sucked. So that could have been different if all I had to do was just not be a noob and just recall. This game was unfortunate because the Warwick was invading me, not in the beginning, but like probably like 8-9 minutes in, and I knew he was there, and I pinged it once, but I should have spam pinged it. I mean, this guy only did 14k damage, bro. Well, I mean, but anyways, I should have spam pinged this, like ping, like, because he was there and it was on vision, and it wasn't on vision, but I just knew. I was tracking him, and my team didn't come until it was too late, until he took all my stuff. Because I was running there, and he took my blue, and then I found him on Grump. I stunned him. My team wasn't there, though, because they were, like, not paying attention to the one ping. So they weren't in position to capitalize, and then he R's away. We overchase, and then we all die. So that was really bad. Other than that, I also pathed top. I really regretted pathing top this game, because Darius and Decale. I thought, like, oh, Darius, like, Ghost Flash, maybe we could do something against the KO. But the thing is, pathing towards this lane, this Darius lane, doesn't do anything. Because even if we kill the KO like twice, Darius as a champion can't push his lead against Kale, because she's ranged, she has the tools, the Swifties, the Ghost Flash to avoid him, even if he has kills, So, and I also should have seen it coming that Kale was going to be full HP. Darius has no way to like force a trade on Kale early, really. Or ever. It's not like a Wukong that can like dash on her. He has no gap close. And if he pops Ghost, she pops Ghost. So, yeah, just kind of hard. I also could have flashed a Yonar, but at that point the game was already doomed. So, who cares? Next loss. This game was unwinnable. I had Jin Sona. For some reason, this Emerald 4 support main. I mean, no flame to this guy, I'm sorry. But, like, he is a support. He hasn't even played since then, but he's a support main. And he's Emerald 4, and somehow he got in this game, and we got invaded. He didn't flash. He had flash cleanse. He didn't flash cleanse the Thresh stuff until he got hit with it and was 1 HP, so they just flashed after him, and Sona wasted exhaust. So they went into lane with 0 sums. Jin Sona into Kalista Thresh with no sums, level 1. Yeah, I don't think it would have changed anything, really, because they would have got crapped on anyways, because these guys just don't know how to play the lane. But we tried our best. Xerath tried his best. I tried to get Tryndamere going, but he was still getting soloed by the Fiora, so it was just kind of cooked. So, unwinnable game. Like, I feel like this game right here was maybe winnable if I just corrected those mistakes. And I think this game also, I mean, it was over so quick, I can't really tell if it was winnable, but, I mean, if I back, you know, that 2v2 skirmish doesn't happen, and we're chilling. I think these two games were winnable. This was one of those you're not going to win, ever. Especially how the early started. Next loss. Yeah, this game was also a also a unwinnable game. Wukong just got outscaled. We get outscaled top, and we can't really deal with her. The Alawi. Anivia is against Victor, and they're just scaling. Victor was just kind of useless. First strike Victor. I don't know. And then my bot lane. Oh, the reason this game went so bad is, okay, one, my team was just worse, and we probably would have lost anyways. But the second thing is, like, we got all the shutdowns. Like, I made the plays to get the shutdowns, you know? Like, and they weren't just like, oh, they inted into us and, like, I happened to be there. No, like, I made the decision to, like, oh, I'm going to drop this camp and go get this Twitch. Or I'm going to drop this camp and go get this Alawi. And we got their shutdowns, but Wukong got the shutdowns. Corki got the shutdowns. And they were just completely useless. So, kind of unlucky that the noobs got the shutdowns. But even if I got all the kills, I think it was really hard just because, you know, it's just hard because my team was just worse, you know? But especially with the noobs getting the shutdowns, it was unwinnable for sure. Next loss, this game was 100% team diff. This Vayne, believe it or not, had 20 CS at like 12 minutes or something. This guy was 10 CS per minute. And I kind of knew in Champ Select. I remember like looking at this game in Champ Select and being like, dude, we're gonna lose. Like, we're just gonna lose because we picked full scaling lanes. Like, we picked Garen, who, I mean, he is kind of early game, but he is really just a scaling pick. Let's be real. Like, once Garen gets some items, he's kind of insane. Like, you definitely wouldn't call Garen an early game champ. Victor, full scaling. And then we have Vayne Lulu bot, full scaling. So we picked full scaling with no CC, by the way. Full scaling, no CC, which is fine in some games. But the fact is that they picked full scaling, too. And they outscale our champs. Alawi's going to outscale Garen. Vlad's going to outscale Victor. And then Aphelios Milio is going to outscale Vayne Lulu. So, yeah, we picked full scaling with no CC and still got outscaled. It was, I almost clawed this one back, guys. Like, I can't even stress. I wish I had it recorded, but it was just not close at all, to be honest. Like, I was fed and I was making all the plays. Like, we got 2 Barons off my, like, picks, like, because I made picks on the Graves and whatnot. But it just didn't matter. Just didn't matter at the end of the day because we got outscaled, and we also lost lane. That's another thing I forgot to mention. We picked full scaling, no CC, get outscaled, and we all lost lane. So that was just another one of those losses that couldn't avoid. This game right here, I already talked about this one, but this one was just top diff. This guy was 0-10. I mean, we scaled. I talked about this already in a previous video, but we scaled to 4 items on Jinx with Jinx Milio. So we got there. We got to the late game. And Jarvan just presses R, and then Jinx has no flash and dies. You know, and it's very, very hard to carry these kinds of games when, I don't know, it's just hard. You know, it's just hard. Especially with the Sylas. Like, the Sylas and I were kind of the ones carrying. But bot and top are just inting. Anyways, this one we had an AFK. But yeah, I already went through some of these losses before. But yeah, you just see, like, we just started winning. We just started winning an MVP every single game, bro. Like, and I'll just mention the Kindred games right here. These Kindred games. This game, I picked Kindred because we are full AP. In Champ Select, our top laner was hovering Cho'Gath. I know he picked Tryndamere, but he was hovering Cho'Gath. So I was like, I don't want to pick Ekko. You know, like, I don't want to pick Ekko with full AP, like actually full AP. So I just picked Kindred, and this guy ended up last picking Tryndamere or whatever. So I'm so glad I picked Kindred though, because full AD or full AP with the Tryndamere still isn't good. Like, if you're gonna be full AD, you have to have an ADC. That's just my philosophy. Like, and it could be an Akshan too. It could be an Akshan mid or something, but like just a ranged AD champ, you need that. And why Kindred? Just because I wanted to play her. I don't know. I knew she was good to Diana, so that's one reason I picked her. Um, but yeah, I'm actually liking her a lot. I've played Talon. If you've been following the channel for a while, like I've played, 0% win rate Talon on 3 games. I've played Talon. I've played Graves. A couple seasons, 2 seasons ago, I was playing Kane. This season I was playing, or was it? No, it was last season I was playing Kane. So I rotate between AD champs, and right now I'm doing Kindred. In this game, 7-0. I just got a triple kill early, and it was over. They FF15. They FF15 after I got a triple. So yeah, we did it, guys. We're in Diamond. Holy crap. Funny enough, in this last game, I feel like I was kind of playing a little bit too passive. At the same time, my team, I think in both of these games, my team was like ARAMing mid when Baron wasn't, like we didn't have Baron. And it was coming up in like 3, 2, 1 minute. So I was just like, let's just play for Baron, guys. Because like I really, really hate trying to end without Baron when they're all alive. Especially this game, like my team was just inting, bro. Like they had Swain, Lulu, Lee Sin, like they're anti, like we can't just end the game, you know? This game, there's a little bit more of an argument, but still, I don't like it because Baron was coming up in like 40 seconds and we're ARAMing at their inhib, their mid inhib, trying to end the game. So I just went top and split, and then my whole team died in a 4v5. Obviously, even if I was there, I don't think I make a difference because I just can't do anything when there's like no flank angles or anything. Like I just don't like playing ARAM without Baron as Ekko at their mid inhib. So I push top and they start Baron. What do you know? Enemy team wants Baron. My team, no, we would just want to ARAM. And I steal it, though. I stole it, and then we just ended the game, and I got Diamond. So I definitely deserved that win, but I played a little passive in the early game, I will admit. But, yeah, we're here. Dude, we are playing so well. I know I'm, like, sucking myself off, but, like, you saw the wins, bro. Like, we're carrying every single game. So, very, very nice. I hope you guys stick around for the adventures, but yeah, besides that, GG.